Okay, I think this is working. Okay, so, Troy A, Shadowingtronics, taking part in the Art Soundoff challenge from a different location than usual. I'm on my wood deck, because I just needed a little break from the studio before I start doing stuff today. The weekend was kind of a mess for me. We had to go up and get a new TV and set that all up. I had a lot of sleeping troubles over the weekends that I won't get into. But I thought kind of being out here in the world, you hear the sounds of places, well, I guess they'd be in front of me at this point. But I just need to get out here. It's a very nice day here in Connecticut. Recording this on Monday. Of course, there was no Art Soundoff on Monday because of all the stuff I just talked about and went through over the weekend. I just needed to say, you know what? The deadline, I don't have a very hard deadline. I have a position where I can stand to miss a day, take a breather, pull myself together, and I'm going to do it. And that's what I did. And see, I feel better for it because today I'm going to start doing some stuff, trying to get some projects done. You know, whenever everybody talks about your mental health, everybody always says, get a therapist. Well, yeah, if you need one, I do certainly recommend one. But there's more to mental health than just getting a therapist or talking to somebody. It's also a point of just taking some time off. When you have an opening, take it. Visit family. Sit on your wood deck or porch or whatever it is. Go out someplace. Just sit back and watch TV, depending on what's going on in your world at that time and just what your hobbies and interests are. Take some time to do this. Take some time to put yourself together because you still have to write and draw the real world, and that includes being part of that world. And if you're insular, you're just going to drive yourself crazy trying to get everything done. Sometimes you're going to miss a deadline, and you should do everything you can to avoid that. If you do, all you can do is dust off and move on and try to get done as close as you can. And hopefully it's your deadline and not some client's deadline or some boss's deadline that you're working over. So I'm not saying don't keep to your deadlines. Do as best you can, but when you have an opening, take it to relax and just say, I don't need a post up today. I don't need a comic up today. Folks will understand. I'm still following comics that aren't updating because the writer's having serious medical issues and just cannot commit to doing another comic right now. But they're still in my webcomic RSS feed just in case they get better enough or they start doing it again. You will drive yourself crazy at making comics. That's, you're writing, you're drawing, you're coloring, you're doing multiple stage drawing in some cases. Some of you may use watercolor, some of you may use digital, some of you may use who knows what. So take a few minutes, take a day, take a week. If you have, take a month if you really need it. And just kind of do something else. Go out and have a good time. Relax someplace. Just center yourself, pull yourself together, and get ready to start working afresh. You'll make better comics that way because you'll be coming in from a clear mind, and you'll be all set to get going. And you may even come up with a few ideas while you're clearing your mind. I've done that. Sometimes ideas come when you least expect it. That's what the project I haven't been talking about all month, besides the fact that I said I was going to mention something about it. But that came to me just while I was relaxing in bed, the whole plot line. And that was something I had only intended as a few-page fun comic. And now I've got a whole graphic novel idea for it. So, we're complete with plot beginning to end. I just need to make a script out of it. But today I needed a day to relax. And that meant not putting any posts on my website, that meant not working on my comic strip, and I ended up missing this week's comic strip. And it meant not doing an art sound-off. Because deadlines are important, but you can't let yourself be driven crazy. So make it a deadline, a point in your schedule to just relax, play a game, watch TV. That's what real mental health is. And if you take some time for that, maybe you won't need that therapist because you'll be relaxed and ready to go. That's where you rely on your friends and family or just on the hobbies that you're interested in. And maybe someday you'll actually make a comic about those hobbies. Who knows? But or even just draw for fun instead of drawing to make a deadline or for some project. Just draw something to draw it. Just anything to get your brain back into working order. Relax. That's where real mental health care is. It's not so much you need a therapist unless you actually do. It's just taking some time to pull yourself together and not kill yourself. Work hard to make a deadline, but don't kill yourself while you're doing it. Otherwise, your product will suffer, you will suffer, and nobody's happy. So take some time to relax, center yourself, and be all in good shape so that you can make the best product you can and be the best you that you can. So I think my shout out today will be to you guys. So take some time to relax and look through some of my other projects, some of the other shout outs that I've done, and maybe come up with some ideas that you come up with to center yourself and get yourself ready for whatever comes next. I'm going to sit here a little bit while longer and go to lunch and start getting my work day done. So if you want to find out more about what Art Soundoff is, go to artsoundoff.com. If you want to see more of my stuff, my articles, my comics, and even my videos when I get to make them, go to bwspotlight.com. So I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be all mentally rested and ready to do something a little more interesting. And until then, I wish you all happy creating, and I hope you can hear me over the wind chimes. How do I turn this thing on?